In this video, we'll be doing animate your name. This is a good way to learn about these different blocks and what they do and get familiar with them. We'll begin with getting rid of this guy. We're not going to use him. So delete him, get him out of here. Go down here to choose a sprite and then go under letters and spell your name. So this part should be easy enough. Hopefully you know how to spell your name. I'm gonna spell out James. And it's ideal if your name has 5 letters. If your name is shorter than 5 letters, you could add any one of these icons or sprites until you have a total of 5 sprites. If your name is 5 letters or more, you're good. So I'm doing James. We're going to start with J. We're going to animate each one of these letters to do something different. And it's going to get a little bit more complicated as we go along. So we'll start with J. For J, I just wanted to change colors and switch around colors. To do that, we'll go under Events. When green flag is clicked, you're always going to use this to begin when green flag is clicked. This is just going to start the whole program. Under Control, grab Forever. Forever is a loop. Whatever you put in there, it's going to be doing forever. Now, I said we want the colors to change, so if you think about it, that would be under Looks. Change color effect, not set, but change. Change color effect, oops. Change color effect by 25. And whoops, well, you saw that it worked, but usually you have to click the green button for it to go. But it does work. It's going a little fast though, so I'm gonna go here and make the number something a little bit smaller. I'm gonna make it 5. 5 will make it go a lot slower, you see? So that's what I'm looking for, but you guys could mess around with whatever you prefer. Now we're going on to the second letter, A. Now for this one, I wanted to glide to random spots. And then I also wanted to return because if it's just going to be all over the place, you're not going to be able to read your name. So I'm going to want it to return occasionally so you can read your name. So it's going to be the same beginning part. When green flag clicked, go to Control, Forever. So the same first 2 blocks as the last one, but in under motion, which is what we want because it's gliding, right? Under motion, we got this one right here, glide 1 second to random position, and then we got this one, glide 1 second to X, Y. X, Y are coordinates. If you have learned anything about graphs in your math classes, you should know that a graph uses X, Y coordinates to figure out the place that it's on. So -92, -11 will be this position. So this is your home position for A. Now, if you just use this, it's not going to go anywhere because it's just where it's already at. If you use this one, it will go to random spots like what we were looking for, but it will rarely come back home. So we want to use both of these. And then boom, it's going back. Every time it moves out, it comes back. You could change the speed if you want. Instead of 1 second, you could do 0.25. Now make it go faster. And any higher will make it go slower. But we'll just keep it at 1 for now. On to the third block, or third letter. For this one, I basically want the M to do a backflip because that would look cool. Same beginning. When green flag is clicked, forever, but we might not want forever because if it's going to be flipping, we only want it to flip once. So we don't want it to be spinning forever. So let's grab one of these repeats from here. And then repeat only does it however many times you ask it to do. Under motion, we'll use turn 15 degrees. Boom. And let's see if that works. Not really, because it doesn't go all the way around. We want to go all the way around. So to do that, it's just some basic math. If you know what 360 is, a 360 means basically going around a whole circle and returning back to your first position. And math tells us that 24 times 15 is 360. So if you put 24 here, it should actually go around once. And boom. So that works. I would like it to flip right and then flip left. So it's already flipping right. Click this, duplicate. If you right click and duplicate, it gives you the exact copy. And then instead of turn right, let's grab one of these turn left ones where the arrow's pointing left. Boom. And that should work. You see, it does it once, but if we put this forever over this whole thing, not just part of it, it'll be going left and right forever. And that's what I'm wanting. So see if you can get that. Pause the video if you really have to, and see if you can understand this. Now we're on to block 4. 4, we are going to give it an effect, a ghost effect, where it's appearing and disappearing. Same beginning when green flag is clicked, forever, and then I'll give you this one because it's very similar to the other ones. We'll do 2 repeats. So similar as the last one, still 2 repeats, but we'll be doing under looks. We'll be going under looks, and then it's going to be change effect. Yes, change effect. Instead of color though, it's going to be ghost. You see, there's different kinds of effects. We'll just be doing ghost for now. Throw these in here. Put this in there, and let's get another ghost effect. Now, why do we have 2 ghost effects? Because one of them is going to be phasing in and one of them is going to be phasing out. So right now, only part of that is, only the phase out part is working. So to phase in, we'll do negative number. So negative phases in, positive phases out. So boom, boom, you see, now it's doing what we want. Boom, there we got it. Tom's your uncle. All right, now for the last letter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you the blocks, tell you what it's supposed to do, and see if you can figure it out. And if you figure it out, perfect. And then you could go on and mess with other things, but try to figure this part out. So we're going to use this forever. The 2 freebie ones, you should basically use this for most of your code. We'll use one of these, and if then else. This is a little bit self-explanatory. If this happens, then this, or else. And then we're going to use point in direction 90. We're just collecting the blocks. It may seem random, but I'm going to show you what these are going to do soon. Boop, 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 move. Instead of 10, we want 3. Let's put 3 here. Point towards. Oh, we need one more motion one. go to, and then mouse down. Now, from looking at all this, you could probably already guess that this shape goes inside here. So I'll give you that one. Now, what we're trying to do for letter S, I'm gonna bring you to a different page and just show you an example. So I'm gonna want it so when you click this, it's not doing anything, right? But when you hold down on your mouse, it's going to be following your mouse around. And then when you let go of your mouse, it's going to basically teleport back to where it was. You see? So go ahead and take a moment to figure out how to do that using these blocks. Now you want to put the forever here, put the if then else inside of forever, and then you want this point towards mouse pointer here, and then the move 3 steps here. This first part is basically going to follow your mouse around. It says if the button on your mouse is pressed down, then the sprite will be pointing towards your mouse cursor. It will be pointing towards your mouse pointer or cursor, and it's going to follow it around. It's going to move 3 steps. If you're not clicking on your mouse, then go to its home, which is this, and point 90, which 90 degrees means it's going to be upright. It's not going to be laying down or upside down. And let's go ahead and test if that works. Let's see. And look, it's following me around. When I'm clicked, when I let go, it goes back. If you want it to be faster, you could do, I don't know, you could do 8 steps instead of 3. And it's going to be going a little bit faster following you around. But we got what we wanted. If your name is longer than 5 letters, you could repeat some of these same things, or you could do some more goofy stuff and mess with this and see what else you could get. There's sounds. We haven't even touched sounds. There's a lot more you could do. So if you have more letters and more free time, go ahead and do that. But that's it for now. I'll see you in the next lesson.